So this is a Lunar Clubman SB. Just going to go around the van and show you how it operates. So the front of the van, the hitch, jockey wheel and handbrake is all something we'll go through in person here on site, and also explain to you how the ATC works. Bulkhead of the van, you've got the gas regulator for the van, and this is a changeover valve, so you can have the gas valve either pointing to this side, or you can turn it over to have it pointing at the bottle on the opposite side. So you'd need 2 gas pipes and 2 gas bottles connected for that to work properly. You've got the gas flue on the outside of the van, so when the heat and hot water system's running on gas, you've got the flue there that allows the heat, etc., out the back of the fridge unit, or out the back of the heating unit itself. You've then got your wind down leg on either side at the front of the van. These will be used for stabilising the Caravan and never for lifting the Caravan off the ground. You've then got your water pump and aqua roll connection. So you've got your water pump connection that very simply, blue tab, you pull that back and pull it outside of the van, or pull the blue tab back and push it into the van. We've then got the battery box. As you can see, we'll put a battery on just to demonstrate the mover system working, which I'll come to at the end of the video. And then you've got your mains power lead coming into the side of the Caravan also. You've got your fridge vents just here. So the top fridge vent will have a gas flue behind it on this side here, and the rest of the fridge unit essentially breathes through these vents just here. The wheel nuts will torque to 120 Newton meters before the Caravan leaves site, so you can see the wheel nuts have been tightened correctly. The grey wastewater that goes in the front of the Caravan, the fresh water that goes in the front of the van has to come out somewhere, and that comes out through these 2 grey waste pipes just here. And you'll have 2 bits of grey pipe that will push into the fitments around on the side of the van, and they'll drop down into the waste master itself. You've then got your underbed storage for the single bed on this side of the van, so you've got twin fixed beds, and that'll be the single bed on this side that you'll be able to access. Just here, you've got the toilet flush tank, so you'd open this up with the key. You'd put 3.5 litres of water in here and a cap full of the pink fluid prior to use. In the bottom here, you have the toilet waste cassette, which you release by pulling up the green handle at the bottom. You'll pull the cassette towards you to release it. The black neck here will actually turn out, so you can allow the waste to tip away. And then you've got a green pressure relief button at the back that you press in to allow the waste, so the waste doesn't spit and splatter as it's coming out of the cassette. I'm going to push that back in so I can demonstrate the toilet on the inside. On the back of the van, on either side, you've got your wind down legs, as you'll see here and here. So you've got your wind down legs, again, just to support the back of the Caravan when the Caravan is being used. But like I said, you never lift the van with those. You've got your storage locker on this side, again, underneath the bed on this side. At the front of the van, you've got your wet storage locker and your barbecue gas point with your other wind down leg at the bottom. Go on to the inside of the van. Now, above the door, you've got your main control panel for the Caravan. So you've got your mains power on here, your internal lights, and your water pump run here. You've got your awning light for the outside of the Caravan, which you press the button and that will turn the awning light on from the outside. And then you've got your battery levels just here, which at the moment, as you go through, you'll see the battery voltage on board the van, 14 volts. And then you've got your times, etc., which you can adjust for the control panel itself. First thing you're going to need to do is fill the water system on board the Caravan. So below the seat on the far side of the van, you're actually going to see a yellow valve, which is just in front of the screen just there. That yellow valve is a drain down valve, so when it's parallel with the floor, you'll be able to fill the water system up. And when it's pointing upright towards the bottom of the seat, all the water on the van, from inside of the van, will drain out through the floor on the van itself. So to actually fill the system up, you'll need to make sure you've got all the power on down here on the control panel. So you'll have your system master switch on, which is pressed in. You'll have your charger, your space heater, and once you've got the heating system on, you can turn on the water heater switch itself here. With this particular Caravan, actually, you can leave that on at all times because the water heater is actually controlled off the Aldi control panel up on the wall. Like I said, to fill the water system now, you'll come over to each tap, open them all up on the hot side of the water heating, and when them valves are open, when each valve is open on each tap, you'll be able to fill the water system up by turning on the water pump above the door with the button with the blue light on the bottom left hand side. And once the water system is full, so it's like I said, sorry, you'd open all the taps up, so tap in the kitchen, tap in the bathroom and the tap on the shower. You'd open all the way up on the hot side, turn the pump on, and when the system's full, you'd have water running like I have now. To start with though, when you turn on that tap, it's going to spit and splatter slightly. The reason for that being is it's just going to need to get the air out of the system prior to it filling up fully. Once you've got the water system full, you can come to the control panel by the door by pressing the menu button to access it. Power on and off on the left hand side if you ever need to turn it off. At the top here, you have your room heating for the Caravan, so you've got minus or plus for the internal temperature of the Caravan. Below that, you have your water heater, so you've got water heater off, water heater on, and water heater boost when this bar here is completely full. Below that, you have the option of what amount of electricity you have coming to the Caravan. So for instance, here on site we can run 1 kilowatt. You can also run 2 or 3 kilowatts if you need to. If you are using the 1 kilowatt, I would advise when you're trying to boost the water system that you use the gas as a boost, and you ignite that by pressing this button here on the bottom left hand side of the screen. The green box means it has ignited on gas. If it ever failed to ignite on gas, it would actually come up with gas fail at the bottom. You have got some other settings in here, which you've got activated functions, which you don't need to worry about. The load's always set at a maximum of 16 on these vans. And then you've got some options going through here that we do advise you read the manual for. The reason for that being, it'd take me about 3 hours to explain them all in a video. So like I said, heating, hot water on and off, as you can see. Amount of power coming to the Caravan, and then the option to run gas on board the van also. The microwave in this particular van is an eco microwave. So you press the eco button here, and it'll allow the microwave to wake up. After 5 to 10 minutes or so, the microwave will actually turn off and go into a sleep mode essentially. So it is power saving at all times. Below the microwave, or below the sink should I say, we've got the fridge itself. You press the power button here to turn the fridge on. You've got the mains power here, which you just press the button to get the mains selected. Then you can control the temperature of the fridge on the button on the right hand side. If you want to run the fridge on gas, you can press the gas option here. The fridge will self-ignite on gas, and if it failed to ignite for any reason, it'd flash the red warning light on this side, and it'd also flash the gas symbol just here. If you ever needed to try and get it to reignite because it failed to ignite on gas, you'd press and hold the button on the right hand side, and eventually the reigniting process would restart and you hear the fridge ticking again to get it self-ignited. It's going to look something similar to what it is about to in a second when the gas fails to ignite. So as you can see, it is flashing the red warning light on the right hand side, and also the 12 volt. So the 12 volt is essentially flashing due to the fact we haven't got a car connected to the Caravan at the moment. And the 12 volt system on the fridge will actually work as a cool box and not a fridge. It'll only work when you're connected to the car itself. But like I said, it is just a fridge and not a cool box, sorry, and not a fridge. Cooker, pretty self-explanatory. You've got the electric ring on the back, 3 gas rings, igniter on the front, and then you've got your grill and oven below. In the back of the van, you've got the bathroom area. Again, all the taps work as you'd expect them to, on and off. Same with the shower unit itself. Toilet system, a little bit different to some vans in this one, Dometic system. The light here will indicate that the toilet cassette on the outside of the van isn't in place. The light here will indicate that the toilet flush tank is empty. The light here will indicate that the toilet waste cassette is half full. And the light on the top side here will allow you, or notify you essentially, when the toilet cassette is full. Button here in the centre is for flushing the toilet. Below the toilet, you have the flap here that pulls out, and that is essentially your waste flap for allowing any toilet waste into the cassette under the van. So that's the inside of the Caravan done. Next up, I'm just going to put the leg up on the back of the van and just demonstrate to you that the motor mover is working. It will just be a simple case of showing you how to engage it and demonstrating it backwards and forwards. You won't hear from me again once I've demonstrated to you how it works. So thank you for watching the video, but continue watching just to see the motor mover operation and demonstration. Thank you very much indeed for watching. We hope you enjoy the Caravan. If you have any further questions on the Lunar Clubman SB, please don't hesitate to give us a call here at the Caravan Company. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. So to engage the mover up against the wheel, you'll first need to turn on the control itself, as you can see here. You'll then go around to the opposite side of the van and turn on the power in the locker on the side of the van. Just here, so we'll just put the power switch in. That's behind the door. There we go. Turn the key 90 degrees to get the power to come on. Once the key's in and the power's turned on, you can come around to the opposite side of the van again. And at that point, you can press the central button on the controller and the green arrow on this side. You'll notice at that point the actual mover itself starts moving up to the wheel. You'll always wait until the mover has completely stopped making any noise before trying to operate it. And at that point you can release the handbrake on the front of the van. And then you'll be able to move the Caravan forwards, backwards. You'll be able to turn the van, and the same with the rear. Then to disengage the mover, you'll very simply press the middle button and the red arrow on this side. And that'll disengage the mover with the handbrake on. Once the mover's disengaged off the wheel, you'll notice it stops for a second and then starts making a noise again, as it is now. And then once it stopped making a noise for the second time, once it's reset itself, you would turn the controller off and then the power in the side locker.